Okay. Now I gotta get back to where I was in the book. This is like a completely different day. Scotty told them and added that if they stood outside the fortress instead of inside, they might catch more smugglers. You'd better be more concerned with getting across that bridge, the soldier sneered. Tide's coming up, and if you don't get a move on, you won't get to Black Marsh for 4 days. That was absurd. A bridge swamped by a rising tide and a water? On a river? On a water. What the fuck? Been watching too much Trailer Park Boys. Only the look in the soldier's eyes told Scotty he wasn't joking. Upon stepping out of the fort, he saw that the horses, evidently tired of being tortured by the flesh flies, had ripped free of their restraints and were bounding off into the woods. The oily water of the river was already lapping on the planks, oozing between the crevices. Scotty reflected that perhaps he would be more than willing to endure a wait of 4 days before going to Black Marsh. But Malik was already running across. Scotty followed him, wheezing. He was not in excellent shape and never had been. The box of commission materials was heavy. Halfway across, he paused to catch his breath and then discovered he could not move. His feet were stuck. The black mud that ran through the river was a thick, gluey paste, and having washed over the plank Scotty was on, it held his feet fast. Panic seized him. Scotty looked up from his trap and saw Malik leaping from plank to plank ahead of him, closing fast on the reeds on the other side. "Help!" Scotty cried. "I'm stuck." Malik did not even turn around, but kept jumping. "I know, sir. You need to lose weight." Tecumseh Scotty knew he was a few pounds over and had meant to start eating less and exercising more, but embarking on a diet hardly seemed to promise timely aid to his current predicament. No diet on Nern would have helped him just then. However, on reflection, Scotty realized that the Red Guard intended that he drop the box of documents, for Malik was no longer carrying any of the essential supplies he had with him previously. With a sigh, Scotty threw the box of commission notes into the glop and felt the plank under him rise 1/4 of an inch, just enough to free him from the mud's clutches. With an agility born of extreme fear, Scotty began leaping after Malik, dropping onto every 3rd plank and springing up before the river gripped him. In 46 leaps, Tecumseh Scotty crashed through the reeds into the solid ground behind Malik and found himself in Black Marsh. He could hear behind him a slurping sound as the bridge and his container of important and official records of commission affairs was consumed by the rising flood of dark filth, never to be seen again. That is the end of the first book. Alright. Three more books. I'm going to take off Delphine. I think I'm going to put these dossiers in the notes. I don't think they really belong with the books, because it looks like an envelope. So I'm going to take that off whenever I get done with all these books. But I'm going to do like some town video kind of stuff. I'm going to make potions right now and get to level 50. Alright, this one down. That... what? Okay, let's take... no. Let's take that one. That doesn't look bad. So here's the Argonian account. So I can see, like, you got these on here first, and then you got this, and then they'll kind of fall over that way, but this book might be over here, and these will be over right up in there. It ought to fit. I wonder if you could have like 11 of those fit in there. They're so wide. Anyway, I've gone through here and I've eaten everything that I didn't know the first two things for, and there were a lot of them that were the second thing. So there was one of them that I didn't do. It was wisp wrappings, because I only have one, and I've apparently eaten one before. Maybe I've had several. But anyway, let's take all. And we're going to sit here and do alchemy for about 5 minutes. Probably longer than that. Hell yeah. I'm not wearing my crafting gear. Why does it say my alchemy is at 100? I thought I had like 89. Oh no. Okay, after that, yes, I'm gonna go get my alchemy gear. I can't walk. Potions. 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 Where's my... You know, I think I may... I gotta put that in that fucking thing up there with the fucking... I bet that's where all that blacksmith's gear is. That's where that needs to go. So, I gotta put shit on. Is it this one? See, that one's better. I just need to sell that piece of shit. I think I've got... What did I have so far? A necklace and a ring. I got the gauntlets, I got that. I got the ring. Probably silver. No, wrong one. Okay, it moved it. So here we go. Creating potions. Let's create healing potions first. Alright, wheat ones are good, because they got fortify health and... So I gotta find one with fortify health, because that helps too. Okay, that was the only combination of that. No, not that one. This one and this one, I believe. It's another good one. I have 3 of them. You know what? I'd never use fortified barter anyway. I'm gonna stop making them. I have so much money, it just doesn't make sense to bother with that. So yeah, restore stamina. Purple mountain flower and what? No, not that one. That's pretty good. And it'll say potion of resist frost. If I really wanted to use it, it'll help my stamina too. That was pretty good. So I'm gonna have like 6 of those now. I want to keep that. I can't use that one. Okay, we've got plenty of stamina stuff now. These I don't want to bother with. What else do I want? I don't need to make potions for money. I just wanted to have those two effects, healing and stamina. So I guess I'll put this back in there off screen.